In this project, you'll start with one of these tin salts. We have stannous chloride. This is its formula. It's white. 53% of the mass is tin. We also have this black one here. It's tin oxide, SNO. It has a higher percentage of tin. So the tin oxide will be harder to dissolve, but it has a payback. If you're able to work with this one, you can get a larger mass of tin in the end. Worth experimenting with. From these tin salts, your goal is to get some metal. Here's a lump of actual metal that came out of the tin salt, and you can cast it in a ceramic mold to make a sculpture. I'll provide some instruction on how you do this part. Going to show you how to make a metal sculpture. So I have here a crucible. In the crucible I have some tin. Tin is a fairly easy metal to melt, one of the easiest known. I'm going to try to pour molten metal into the mold. So to do that, I'm going to use fire to melt the metal. I need a nice hot flame. The crucible can withstand very high temperatures. That's really its purpose in life. I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on to help keep the heat in. It'll melt a little faster if I do that. I'm going to open the lid, see how things are going here. Doesn't look like, yeah, it's starting to melt. It is starting to melt. Let it heat for a few seconds more, maybe a minute, maybe a couple of minutes. Don't really know. The tin is looking a little gray on the surface. It's molten. Alright, so the tin is molten. I'm going to pour the liquid metal into my ceramic mold. So to do that, I'm going to first turn off my fire. Then I'm going to pick up my bowl. Then I'm going to pour the molten metal into the mold, like so. Going to shake my mold a little bit to settle the metal. Going to let it cool. Okay, the tin metal has been cooling for about 5 minutes. I'm now going to try to take it out of the mold. There it is. Okay, so here's a casting of a thumb in tin metal. So there you go. That's casting a metal sculpture. So we have a number of molds that are made and available for you to use when you cast your tin metal. So your main goal as a team is to figure out how to get from here to here. The instruction page has some guidelines, doesn't have instructions for how to do it, but it has some guidelines, so make sure you read carefully. And your periodic table is always helpful, so use it.